and concentration into playing to your potential, to be the best that you can be. I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game. In my book, we're going to be winners.
This is your fight. Now go out there and take it.
Are you crying? Are you crying? There's no crying. There's no crying in baseball.
Welcome to a special edition of Applebee's Tailgate Talk, live on location. Don't go away. Applebee's Tailgate Talk is next. Come see all your friends at Applebee's in Athens, Highway 72 West, just off I-65. 12 minutes guaranteed or it's free Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. 7 items to choose from. Can't make it for lunch? Visit them for happy hour, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. or late night. Half-price appetizers with beverage purchase, 6 appetizers to choose from. One of your favorite teams is sure to be playing on the big screen, too. See you tomorrow at Applebee's Neighborhood Grill, Highway 72 Athens, just off I-65. Real estate real easy. That's the motto at Innovative Realty Solutions, and providing the highest quality real estate services is their mission. With sound real estate advice, the latest information, and a skilled analysis of the real estate market, Innovative Realty Solutions offers a better home buying and selling experience with a fair, ethical, and, yes, innovative process. Innovative Realty Solutions. Visit them on Facebook, online at innovativerealtysolutions.com, at 100 North Clinton Street in Athens, or call 230-5950. Innovative Realty Solutions. Real estate real easy. When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. Quality Vinyl is on your side. Quality Vinyl in Athens has been in business since 1987, offering great prices and service the whole time. What has changed is the technology of their products. From vinyl siding and shutters, sunrooms and screen rooms, to doors, windows, columns, and rails. Quality Vinyl, located on the corner of Highway 72 and Reed Road in Athens, just 6 miles west of I-65. Call 232-2665 or visit them online at qualityvinyl.net. Quality Vinyl is on your side. Daly & Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daly & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook, too. Daly & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon. Applebee's Tailgate Talk wants to recognize our local athletes, and you can help. Go to tailgatetalk.net throughout the school year to vote for the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. The winner will receive a gift card from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and a t-shirt from Gotcha Covered Screen Printing and more. Submit your own nominations for future polls, too. While you're there, check out the Tailgate Talk archives and see what you might have missed. That's the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. Cast your vote today from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and Tailgate Talk.
Hi, this is former NFL quarterback Don Horn, member of the Super Bowl II Green Bay Packer champions, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Hey everybody, good Saturday morning and welcome to today's issue of Applebee's Tailgate Talk. We're live here from Lindsay Lane Baptist Church at Eli's Block Party Car Show, an annual event to raise money for cancer. Tom McClung, old Tomcat here alongside producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. Special guest today, we are honored with his presence. Clay, Freak Daddy Coleman. So he's going to hang around with us for a little while.
Good morning. I'm hoping Jesus warms more than my heart.
I'm telling you. I went to a funeral last year, 2 of them. Both parents died within a week of each other. And I saw some friends over there with these long trench coats and gloves. I'm sitting there in my thin coat shivering to death. So I went to I went over to Unclaimed Baggage in Scottsboro and got me a trench coat. I'm much warmer today than I would normally have been. Ladies and gentlemen, call or text us at area code 256-812-1848. That's area code 256-812-1TGT. Find our website online at tailgatetalk.net. You can follow our Twitter and Instagram accounts at Tailgate Talk AL. Facebook and me, well, you simple. Applebee's Tailgate Talk. Subscribe to the Applebee's Tailgate Talk YouTube channel. Uh-oh, Tim, you're going to have to mash the button, man.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Amazon Echo, say Alexa.
Play Tailgate Talk.
Google Home, say okay, Google.
Play Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
That's right. Download the Tailgate Talk app for Android or iPhone, powered by Crown Service Termite and Pest Control. Look for Applebee's Tailgate Talk on iTunes, Amazon Music, Google, Spotify, and other popular podcast platforms. We'll be taking our calls today on the First National Bank hotline. They're making communities great. And our special guest segment will be brought to you by Yellowhammer Roofing. Whew. Exhale finally. That's a lot of stuff. We got a big show lined up for you today. Like I said, Freak Daddy's here with us. He's sitting down there. We're going to have our Swami of the SEC on. And with Freak Daddy, we'll discuss a little bit of Huntsville Havoc. No Kentucky basketball, none at all.
Yeah, I've given up on that.
We have a special guest with Kris Walker. He is a member of Roush. I don't know if it's Roush Racing or whatever. We had a good conversation last time we were here. Nick Thomas with Performance Training. Kristie Williams, Eli's mom, will be joining us sometime throughout the day. And hopefully we'll get to talk to Timothy Jones with the North Alabama War Dogs as they go into the playoffs once again. I think they got to the championship game last year, didn't they? Yeah. So playoffs is starting for the War Dogs, and let's toss it over to producer extraordinaire. I'm tired of talking for a minute.
All right, Scores and More brought to you by P4 Physical Therapy, delivering world-class outpatient care with a purpose. Visit them on Facebook, on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com. And I should say Score and More.
Score.
I got one soccer game to report here. Austin boys beat Athens 4-0. Otherwise, though, congratulations to Clements Dylan Patrick. He signed a basketball scholarship with Birmingham Southern earlier this week. James Clements Jackson Mitchell is currently ranked third in the state boys junior golf rankings this year. So we had Jackson and his then teammate Brooks McKellar on here a couple of years ago, but Brooks has moved on. Dylan Jackson's still there at James Clemens. Let's see. Next week we will have, and you'll remember this guy, Randy Grimes.
Yeah, remember Randy,
former Tampa Bay center. He's author now of the book Off Center, a memoir of addiction, recovery, and redemption in professional football. So he had a quote in there that just spoke to my soul, and I cannot remember the quote. Maybe I can get him to remember it. Something about God pulling him out of hell. I can't remember that. Yeah, I kind of remember that too. But yeah, I'm sure we can get him.
I'm sure he'll remember that.
Yeah, but I got kind of hooked on those painkillers from when he was playing, and then just went into that.
I've got a friend up in Knoxville, Tennessee. He played Division II at Tusculum, injured his back, and they were throwing oxycodone on him. And he told me, he said that was one of the hardest addictions he's ever had to break. And I looked at him, I said, man, I had no clue, because we worked together for years. And the breaking that addiction's tough, man. I don't judge nobody's going through it, that's for sure. Not until you walk in their shoes.
So you've given up.
Yeah, I'm giving up.
Well, Alabama fans have too.
Oscar Sheboy, that's about the only individual I'm still a fan of. I think he's probably my favorite Kentucky basketball player that ever played.
He's a boss.
Yeah. So, now they just find enough NIL money to keep him instead of going to pro. We'll see what happens.
We're going to lose our two best players. Auburn will lose their two best players to the draft.
I saw part of an interview with Bryce Young yesterday. AP had posted the video of it, and the girl asked him about, what was he going to do about the draft and whatever. And he said, yeah, I'm just focused on this next season here. Of course, he's speaking of NIL. He's
right.
He's rolling in the dough there.
He can say that, but we know that when you're 18 and you're making over $1 million, you're thinking a little bit more.
Yeah, exactly.
It sounds good for the fans.
Give me that problem. I'll take it any day of the week.
Better believe it.
Well, let's see. I'm
scrolling. I'm just going to have to go search the Atlanta Braves. Atlanta Braves signed a closer, a big-time closer today. And I'm trying to find. Yeah,
folks were divided on this Freddie Freeman deal.
They weren't they?
Lots were like, "Oh, what are they doing?"
Some are blaming the Braves. Others are saying that Freddie gave it a hard time. Here you go. Kelly Jansen from the Dodgers signed a. He's a new closer.
Yeah, I saw that. And we just found, us Packer fans just found out, here not too long ago, Aaron Rodgers, okay, I'm staying. Well, yesterday, see ya to the Devontae Adams. He got traded to the Raiders. So I'm like, okay, so we keep Adam Rodgers and then let his weapons go. But, I don't know. I think he wanted to get back out that way anyway.
Yeah, people got to realize that in the sports world, money is the driving factor.
Yeah.
It's the big story this week. I don't know if you saw the guy that had bought the final touchdown pass from Tom Brady. He bought it for like $500 and some $1,000.
Oh, really?
Now that he's back, they're saying now it's valued at $50,000.
Bad investment.
Way to go, Tom.
You think that guy should be able to go to Tom Brady and say, "Look, man,
all right, you owe me some cash.
Yeah, this is not cool. You crushed me here."
yeah. And of course, the folks announcing the brackets for the March Madness, are real happy with him too for coming out with that announcement on the same day.
Right. It's a crazy carousel of who's going to be where.
Kentucky busted my. What bracket is it? My East bracket. I had them going all the way to the Final Four. My Final Four is straight up SEC teams.
Yeah.
And Kentucky has just.
It was hard for Kentucky. You had that loss, and then the University of Louisville got Kenny Payne as their coach, who was a former Louisville player, but then went to was big coach at Kentucky before he went to do some stuff in the NBA. So now they're all the Louisville fans have come out and said, look here now Kentucky's on on notice. Here we come.
Oh boy,
their football coach. I'd read a text, there was a tweet actually that came out. From the Louisville basketball coach had sent a tweet out that said St. Peter's is my new favorite team. Congratulations!
Oh no!
And then the Coach Morrow, who's the defensive coordinator for Kentucky, big, huge black dude, just really cool dude. He says you have football schools that we beat pretty bad, and they're taking shots at our basketball team. We'll see you in November, buddy.
Absolutely,
because they had beat the coach for Satterfield, the coach for Louisville. Is 0-2 against Kentucky. He's lost 45-13 and 52-21. So he shouldn't have said too much on that. But yeah, that's kind of it was a salt in the wound for Kentucky when Kenny Payne came back, because he was a good. Yeah. I think Calipari's an amazing recruiter.
Right.
He's not a coach. I mean, and I'm saying that. I've thought that from the very beginning. He's just not a good coach. I mean, he frustrates me. He's the only coach I've ever seen that when it gets down to a situation to call a shot, he never calls a timeout. If you notice, he never calls a timeout. And it's like these guys get these shots that they take that you're just like, why are they taking that shot? And
I just wanted to see Murray State and Kentucky go at it.
That was
going to be a
good
where I
game. I get so angry, and I guess it's cool, but I get angry at the selection committee because they act like they're doing it, but they really put in some tough game. Like that would have been the St. Mary's. I think they overlooked that one, knowing that, hey, coming up in the second game, we got a chance to not be the number one team in the state.
Right.
And that's a battle, so it was going to be rough.
Murray State, the last game they lost, I was there. It was at Auburn University in the arena. Yeah. And then they went on a tear. Tevin Brown is a shooter. I hope he enters the transfer portal next year and Bruce picks him up.
Yeah, I don't know how Murray State has done the recruiting job that they've done. I mean, just who dropped the ball to miss John Morant was unbelievable. Like, how did that happen?
Murray State has always had a history of good basketball teams. Yeah. The city, whatever this city is, I forgot.
It's Murray. That's where I went. My first year of college was there. I played football with Houston Nutt, who was my coach at Murray State.
Really?
I walked on there and did that, and then I transferred to Western Kentucky. But Murray's, the city itself embraces the students more than any school I've ever seen. I mean, every restaurant, every clothing store, movie theater, you show your racer card and you get all the discounts. So they really embrace the students,
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Now I've forgotten what I was going to say. I put my headset
Now you
on.
put your producer headphones on, and then we're getting ready to go to break, and then you put your other headphones on.
Yeah, well, because I thought, okay, we're getting ready to make the transition to hockey here, but then y'all kind of went
off
on, so
another
I thought,
tangent.
well, I'm just going to put my headset back on because, we're going to bring Clay back anyway for the next segment.
As a different person. He can talk basketball. He can talk hockey. He's like a Swiss Army knife of sport.
He switches to a secret identity of Freak Daddy.
Yeah. All right. Well, now, having said that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a quick break and go pay some bills. We'll be right back here listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Next week, our special guest will be Randy Grimes, former Tampa Bay center and author of the book Off Center, a memoir of addiction, recovery, and redemption in professional football. We'll be back with more Applebee's Tailgate Talk after this. P4 Physical Therapy is a new outpatient provider offering community-based care with a unique partnership model that allows them to consistently deliver world-class outpatient care, emphasizing personalized hands-on treatment. Whether it's orthopedic, physical, geriatric, or manual therapy, sports or neuro rehab, telehealth, or most any type of muscle or joint pain, P4 Physical Therapy promises to treat you with integrity, compassion, faithfulness, and selflessness. Locations in Athens, Huntsville, and Winfield, Alabama, as well as Fayetteville and Knoxville, Tennessee. Look for them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com.
Limestone Drug, located on the square in downtown Athens, is your local Health Mart pharmacy. As your local Health Mart pharmacy, Limestone Drug is locally owned and has a personal commitment to the community. Limestone Drug honors prescription drug plans, including Medicare. They accept flex spending cards and fill prescriptions in minutes, not hours. Limestone Drug knows there's nothing more important than your family's well-being. So shop Limestone Drug at 200 West Market Street in Athens, your local Health Mart pharmacy. Limestone Drug, caring for you and about you.
If you're running out of space and a yard sale just isn't an option, Midpoint Storage and Buddy Box Storage gives you the choice. Midpoint Storage on Highway 72 East has traditional or climate-controlled units along with spaces for your boat or RV. Buddy Box offers convenient, secured, portable storage units delivered right to your home. They're both locally owned, too. Call 256-800-4249. Look for them on Facebook or online at midpoint.storage.com or buddyboxstorage.com. It's a win-win situation. Midpoint Storage and Buddy Box Storage. 256-800-4249.
Ardmore Telephone Company has been operating right here in your community since the 1950s. Over the years, we've brought you advanced communication services such as telephone, high-speed internet, and security systems. And going forward, we'll be right here ready to provide you with innovative services and the high level of customer service you've come to expect. At Ardmore Telephone, our proof is the test of time, running decades deep. We're Ardmore Telephone, and we are here to stay. For more details, call 1-800-830-9946 or visit ardmore.net.
The Play Action Sports Report is back in podcast form. Look for it every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform. The Play Action Sports Report. Scores, interviews, highlights, and more from school, youth, and amateur sports in Athens and Limestone County. The Play Action Sports Report every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform or online at pasnetwork.net.
Hey, I'm Cody Gross. I'm the head football coach at Athens High School, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
When you're born in this world, you're given a ticket to the freak show.
So you're a control freak?
It's just a freak show anyway.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. My feet tangle up my cord down there, Timbo. All right, then, we're good. We're live here at Eli's Block Party, Lindsay Lane Baptist Church, just off of Highway 72 on, guess what, Lindsay Lane. Hey, we got our main man, Freak Daddy, Clay Coleman here. We talked a little basketball earlier, but this time to talk hockey. He's going to put on his Freak Daddy hat and fill us in on the Huntsville Havoc.
They're doing good.
They're doing good. One last night.
8 or 9 in a row.
Yeah,
So
we in first place yet?
We're officially by 2 points in first place right now.
Yes.
Knoxville did not play yesterday, so that gave us a little chance to catch. We had a game in hand, so we tied at least the total games with them, but we're 2 points ahead of them. And then Peoria is in third place, so we're gaining some ground, on them.
All right.
Knoxville's playing Macon, so Macon's not a very good team, so we have to probably try to sweep Peoria tonight to kind of at least keep the lead. The good thing is if they win and we lose, it's just still tied for first. So
gotcha.
We're coming down the stretch. We got the 2 games next week at Roanoke, and then we come back for 2 games, the first and second, the final 2 home games that we'll have. And then we'll go on the road and finish up the year with Birmingham. So
cool. So wind it down, get ready for the playoffs.
But for us, it's a good. If you look at it, Roanoke is in there, so there'll be a tougher game. But Fayetteville and Birmingham both are struggling, so it should give some. I don't want to say layups because you don't look at it like that, but it does look like it could be a situation to where we do have a positive way of coming out and playing some lesser teams to kind of hopefully finish out. Because the Havoc, the crazy part is, and people have been talking about it on the fan cave and things like that, is we've never won a regular season. In all the championships, we've always been, not the regular season champ. So this would be a first for the Havoc if we could do that. So we're hoping. Last night was a little tough. We'll find out the verdict today, but Nolan Kaiser caught a puck to the hand, so he broke his hand last night. So he could be out possibly to the playoffs with that. But he's a defenseman, so that at least he's not a scorer type kind of situation. But last night was extremely chippy. There was some very.
Tim was talking about that off the air.
There was some dirty, and I usually don't like to play that because you sound like the homer that's doing it. Yeah. But there was some dirty play from Peoria last night, and they had 2 game misconducts where players got. I haven't seen yet, but I would assume that one of the 2 will probably get a suspension on their team. So Hageman would be very funny because he's one of the top points guys and a really good player of theirs. So if he gets suspended for a game or so, that would be good for us. Yeah. So we'll see, but. Packed house for military night tonight.
Yes, sold out.
And like I said, I always tell people it's kind of the bad part today is that you can't get a ticket. But there will be, I would assume, unless Coach Glenn tries to tell the guys, hey, don't fall into their trap. But after you get punched and hit and knocked for a little while, you kind of got to somewhat defend yourself.
You got to rear up a little bit.
But last night, I told Tom, it went for a while before there was, and I thought, man, this has been a pretty clean game. But then somebody flipped the switch, after that.
Yeah, there was a couple plays. I stand right down next to the door where, like, the wolf head, and most of the time that's where I'm at. And there was a lot of extra stuff, thinking that officials weren't looking, and the officials were looking, and they still weren't. There was one where Dominic Procopio was down the ice, and a Peoria guy just literally punched him in the back of the head like 3 times.
Really?
While he was on the ground, and they're like, "Hey, here's a linesman right there." And
was that one like right there at the end of the game?
Yeah. And I think they were just, hey, let's just get out of this game, and we're up. It doesn't make any sense to get any kind of penalty or anything like that. But it was. But it's good. Like I said, to beat them, that's a good one because Peoria is kind of one of those ones. Their fans are the chattiest of all.
Really?
Them and Knoxville are pretty much the ones that talk the most. So that for them, and they lost Thursday night as well. So they've lost two that I know of in a row. So.
Which team? You said you weren't there, but maybe last week.
They played Vermilion last week, which was the last place team. Which right now, as we look at it, I've been kind of somewhat excited about some of it because the Havoc, had that one. I can't remember what year it was, but it was a year we only won 11 games, which currently on record it is the worst record in SPHL, or excuse me, not SPHL, in professional hockey history.
Wow!
Because they had only won 11 games, and right now, I get there. I'm trying to look at the little standings there, but they had right now. There's 2 teams that could be in that spot. Vermilion's only won 4 games, and I think that it's the Macon is the other one.
Well, the Havoc guy was skating, and the opposing guy come up and just took his left leg completely out, and then the fight was on. I just don't remember. Is that Vermilion?
Yeah, Vermilion. That was the first, and their coach was a former Havoc player. If you want to look up somebody on Hockey DB, it's a guy named Nick Niedert.
I remember you talking about that. Yeah,
Nick I feel bad for him because he's played, I think, at least a game or some game. He's the guy that literally, if they needed a backup goalie, they'd call him.
Really?
From 2001 all the way up until 21. So he, did 20 years.
20 years.
Of doing that. But yeah, Vermilion's 4-39-5. And then Macon is 8-33-2. Birmingham's 14-28-5. So those guys are.
You may lose your.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that we can at least get 2 people that will take that horrible record away from the Havoc. But yeah, it's going to be exciting stuff. And like I said, I think we're getting some of the guys back that coming down from the ECHL that have played up there. So we got a couple of those guys. Bauer Newdecker was a good guy that got called up. Several others. So we'll see. Like I said, right now, guys are playing good. The Hunter Vorva, the goalie, only gave up 1 goal last night. It was kind of a cheap goal. It really wasn't.
Yeah.
One he should have probably been able to get. So if they can get on a hot streak and hopefully get that 1 or 2 first or second place, so we'll have a pretty good run to hopefully keep some home ice advantage and
get that regular season championship. That'd be good.
Yeah, that's the first time I've gotten to see Hunter play, and yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah, he's good. It's one of those things with goalies. It's just time, right? Or I guess with anything in sports, if you have somebody that needs to play, you can't really get good unless you get to play.
Yeah,
And so if you build that confidence, you build that energy, and he's done really, really well. So like I said, they've done a hot streak right now. And
did he have an equipment issue last night? Because he had gone out hurt.
Where he kind of skated and his leg was one leg was stiff, and he was he had some kind of equipment issue. I didn't get the chance to find out what that was, but yeah, I got kind of scared of that too. I thought, oh great, here we go. 'Cause that's one thing too that if you get in a situation where they get chippy and they're fighting, everybody loves the fights, but I mean, you have to look at there's a thing that could happen or a bad thing that could happen, and chippy play could lead to injuries. Now, Nolan's injury was a slap shot to the hand, so that didn't wasn't that case there. But
I was my granddaughter came with us last night, and she was like, when are they going to start fighting? And I said, I would rather have points than fights.
Right.
But then we actually got 2-1 there.
There was a really bad one of the main game misconducts was one of their players did a boarding that was pretty dirty, so you're going to have the guys go after that. And at the end, it was just they were baiting Hageman, who's like I said, I think he's in 3rd place for the points, was baiting Cy, who's in 1st place for the points, and just the little chippy started, and there it goes. So
are they normally like that? I think this is the first time.
Peoria's never been. They've kind of been like the Havoc. It's like if you're good and you're skilled, you can do the fights, but what's the point? Because you end up getting on a power play or getting down on a penalty kill, and you don't want to have that. I think that was their game plan, was to come in and be a little bit more physical than us, bait us into some stupid things and get the advantages, and we just really didn't play their game. And then I think we scored 2 pretty early goals. I think the first 2 shots we took, we scored on. So
I started to say first shot on goal was a score.
And then later on we got I think the last 2 goals were power play goals that we had them on penalty. So it's just kind of a mistake. I've never really seen us beat Peoria like that. It was a good win to get a 4-1. Kind of a you got to sleep in our town tonight. But like I said, tonight will be. It's always a lot of energy with the military night, but I would assume that there will be some carryover. I didn't get a chance to talk to Glenn too much. We texted back and forth after the game a little bit, and I just said, hey, that was a fun one, but tonight will be interesting. And he's like, yeah, it's going to be interesting. But there's 2 methods of coaching in that. You can play that game and maybe bait them into some penalties, or stay back and just let them, try to be the rat all night and keep them. So
On a funny note, there must have been a record in the Coke can races last night because, man, it was like whoever the runner was had spikes on their shoes. It was just like,
they took off. That was one. I think it was the first time in the Coke races I ever had a odd name. The guys, I just can't remember. It was like Wanu Tabi was the name of one of the it was like a foreign exchange student that was here. He was in the very back can. So I don't think they even translated what this was actually going to be, because he saw he was way back, just almost walking up the ice. And then the other one, ran full speed and then slid and fell. And I always look at that. That could be the danger part. Like, imagine you get injured and you're in a Coke can.
Well, I remember when Racky tripped up Patrick Swayze in that movie Youngblood. His head bounced off the ice. He was out for the rest of the movie. He didn't get to play anymore. So they had to rely on Rob Lowe. Who's our buddy that was the hockey?
Jack.
Yeah.
Jack.
Worked with those kids.
Jack White.
Yeah, worked with those kids in that movie.
Yeah.
Oh, he was great. I love talking to him.
And we'll be out there April 2nd.
Are we going to
for our
rebook?
Havoc show?
Cool.
Yeah.
We were going to go there last time, but this white stuff started falling out of the sky.
I got out of the country as soon as that happened. I was heading to a cruise ship, and
that's what I was going to ask you about too. I was going to ask you
how
the cruise.
That was I love. If anybody's never done a cruise, to me, especially with kids, and you have. Anytime you go on vacation, the thing I hate the most is I want to go on vacation. I don't want the stress of where are we going to eat? Well, I don't like that food. What do you got? And then stand in line. You go to not knocking Gulf Shores or whatever, but sometimes it's like I don't like eating at 3:30 because I don't want to stand in line for 2.5 hours to eat a meal.
Then you end up going to McDonald's or someplace you could have gone
right, or
go to Publix and get some soup.
Well, that's the thing. We'll always go and say we'll just eat in the condo or whatever, and then my wife's like, well, then that's no vacation for me because I got to cook for
She's
all
got to cook. Yeah.
So cruises are as long as the worst case situation is as long as you can keep your kids away from the rails and they don't flip overboard, you're pretty safe. So, but yeah, it was, and I love to snorkel too. So
cool.
Got to snorkel in Cozumel, Mexico. So it was fun. Yeah.
Sweet.
Prices are great on cruises too. I'm not doing a Carnival Cruise Line endorsement here, but it's if you want to go and do a vacation and have it all included, that's
all inclusive
really cool.
is what I'd want.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Go out of New Orleans
drinks.
and
Yeah,
good times.
Sweet. Well, it's time, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a great segment here talking with Clay. We're going to do our best to keep him around for the rest of the show. We're going to take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Go to your Amazon Echo and say Play Tailgate Talk, or your Google Home device and say Play Applebee's Tailgate Talk, and hear the show in crystal clear quality. We'll be back with more Tailgate Talk after this.
First National Bank is a name everyone in the community will recognize. We see it in our schools, in our parks, and in our homes. First National Bank is proud to help make our community great. I'm a First National Bank Student Advisory Board member, Rainey Oakley, from Elmont High School. I love to help represent First National Bank in my community. First National Bank, making communities great. Member FDIC.
Hey guys, this is Joanna Clem for CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications. I'd like to personally invite you to visit CEI Bookstore. While you're here, you'll find a wide selection of Bibles, gift items, trustworthy study materials, and more for you and your church. Our friendly staff will be happy to help you with your selections while you shop in the store. We even offer personalized Bible imprinting and gift wrapping. Not in the Athens area? Enjoy shopping with us online at truthbooks.com. CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications, taking his hand, helping each other home.
Your roof is the first line of defense for your home. Do you have water stains on your ceiling, paint peeling off your walls, shingles missing? It's probably time for you to get your free roof inspection. Locally owned and operated, licensed, and insured, Yellowhammer Roofing is the Yellowhammer State hometown team. Yellowhammer Roofing. Let our family protect what's most important to you, your family. 256-232-1933 or online at yellowhammerroofing.com.
When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. WKAC wants to recognize our local athletes, and you can help. Go to WKAC1080.com throughout the school year and click on the Tailgate Talk icon to vote for the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. The winner will receive a gift card from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and a t-shirt from Gotcha Covered Screen Printing and more. Submit your own nominations for future polls, too. While you're there, check out the Tailgate Talk archives and see what you might have missed. That's the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. Cast your vote today from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and 1080 WKAC.
Hi, y'all. This is former Rams cheerleader Jennifer Cobb, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here at Lindsay Lane Baptist Church at Eli's Block Party, fundraiser for cancer after Eli passed away, and it's been an annual, I think, 9th year is how long the car show's been going on. And ladies and gentlemen, come on out here. It don't cost anything to come in and walk around. If you got a hot ride, bring it, enter it in the show. Not sure of the timing. Tim's going to get trying to go get Eli's mother, Kristie. She can give the gory details on it.
I love that. I love seeing the older cars. Usually when you come to some of the car shows, there's more of the souped-up newer ones, which isn't really my thing. But I see a couple Stingrays out there, and I'm like, that's where my heart goes.
A 72 fastback. I mean, like the Steve McQueen drove in Bullet, except it's prettier. Yeah. It's red. It's got low-profile tires, wide, look like the 18 or maybe 20s on it. And that thing come in here hitting a lick, I'm like, that smells good. And if you never smell racing gas exhaust, you've never lived. Right. That's the best part. When I used to race, we raced in the hot rod division. We run racing gas. When we moved up to super late model, we run methanol. Burn your eyes, man. Just smile. Some folks had put they'd put top oil in it, in the methanol, because it makes it tones down the stink of the alcohol a little bit. And
I was going to walk around, but I'm wearing shorts, so I think everybody looked at me like I was a complete fool as I was walking around here. Everybody was in toboggans, and there's somebody dressed up as Spider-Man.
And me and my tree. Yeah, the dude in Spider-Man, dude. I just don't think I'd be wearing Spider-Man out here because he had the thin costume on and everything. So, hey, Kristie.
Hey there.
How you doing, girlfriend? Good. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got Kristie Williams joining us. This is Eli's mom, and she's the main, I guess you'd call the coordinator of this lovely show.
Yeah, I think is the nicest thing I've been called today. So I'll take coordinator.
Coordinator works. So I had there you go. I was asking, I think it's been going 9 years.
Yes, this is the 9th annual.
This is 9th annual. So last 2 years you were at Bethel, and then back to Lindsay Lane this year. So.
Yeah, we outgrew Bethel last year. We were just busting at the seams, and so
I thought Bethel might have had a bigger lot, but I guess not.
No. Okay. And we literally count spaces. So,
yes, I bet.
So we know how many they have, but and then it's so cold today, and we just didn't have as many. And I was like, well, I'd stayed at Bethel if I thought. But
that's the way it goes.
I know. It's like, but it did take a lot of load off our mind to know that we had room for trailers, and the guests didn't have to figure out where they were going to park, and the volunteers and all that. So,
well, didn't y'all? Was it last time that y'all had it? Didn't y'all have like a space
when
between
we were
all
here?
The cars?
Yeah, see,
that was the COVID.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. I was thinking it was.
Let's see.
It was at Bethel where y'all had to kind of spread it.
We tried
it.
Yeah, that was a chaotic year. Yeah, so we were the first that year, COVID year. We were the first show that was open.
Right.
Because everything had been closed down.
Right.
And so, oh my goodness, we were just.
I remember Zach. He was
parking
like,
in the grass.
Man, nobody's spreading out here. Everybody's just all. I said, well, the cars are spaced out.
We tried, but everybody was ready, by the end. So you couldn't really tell them a whole lot. But so this year, we didn't really know what to expect coming to a different location. And last year, we weren't sure if it was an anomaly. We had so many, and so we got back with Lindsay Lane, and they've been really good to, let us come back out here, and they're very generous, with their grounds, just like most, the churches we've dealt with in other shows. And it's a good location right here in the middle of town. So
it's very, very good location for right off the highway.
Yeah.
Well, I thought maybe Bethel was having something done inside because the guys I talked to looked like they were getting ready to do something, and I'm lucky that they were there because I don't know that I would have thought to come to Lindsay Lane.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. So
I'd have probably called you eventually and said, "Where are you?"
See, that's what I thought you done. I thought you went over there and nobody was there, and you called Kristie.
Yeah, I said, "Are y'all waiting on the workers too?" And they were like, "Yeah, we're waiting on workers." And I said, "Well, where's the car show?" And they were like, "Oh, they're at Lindsay Lane."
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Tim's like, I could enter his car. I'd win.
That's right.
It's one car. Yeah, best in show. And I had my phone too. I could have played my own music and everything.
It'd been cool. So the funds that are raised from the car show, where do they go?
Well, they do go, to Eli's block party, but we're an all volunteer organization, so nobody gets any salary or any money of any kind that goes to us. And so what we do is we raise money all year, different car shows, superhero day, things like that. And at the end of the year, whatever money we've raised, we donate to Dr. Gregory Friedman at Children's of Alabama. He's an oncologist, a research doctor that's doing some pretty phenomenal things.
And if I'm not mistaken, the donations have been sizable the last year.
We did very well last year. It was our largest one. If I remember, it was $28,000 last year. So it's pretty good for us. It's two events. We're just local, and we do use some funds. We keep some back for some months we pay, like utility bills, for some families that are in treatment, things like that, or funeral costs if we need to. Yeah. So we do.
Smile.
I almost forgot to get my picture.
I love it. Watch out! Here comes Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, yeah. What's that, Spidey? Spidey senses brought you over here?
Oh, yeah. Felt like y'all need it.
I need that outfit right now.
I know, right?
Yeah, he's probably wishing we brought a different costume for this year. Yeah, that's right. The padding, yeah.
So
I liked your last movie, by the way.
Never know who will show up in Athens, Alabama.
Come on out and take selfies with Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man's here. Mandalorian was going to be here.
Get back.
Yeah, he was coming. I haven't seen him yet.
Well, he gets sidetracked.
He couldn't find his way.
He couldn't find his way.
That wasn't the way. He was at Bethel.
Bethel with Tim.
I am secretly the Mandalorian.
That's not the way, Tim.
No, that wasn't the way.
So what are some of the prizes? I see a lot of people purchasing tickets.
Yeah, we do. The car people, they love tickets.
They do, don't they?
Fitty people. We have had to learn how to do tickets, and we're not ticket people, so we had to learn how to do that. But yeah, they do the 50-50 tickets. We do that best we can, and we have people that give us like prizes. Texas Roadhouse gives us really good.
Really?
Yeah, dinner for two and stuff like that. Chick-fil-A gave us a good basket this year.
I ate over there last business trip I went on, but it was in Kennesaw, Georgia.
Texas Roadhouse, they help us out a lot. Especially Superhero Day, that's a big one. They actually feed our volunteers, and we have a large core of volunteers for Superhero Day. So, and they've given us some door prizes for today, and then we give away cash, on the hour and things like that. So that's what the red tickets are for. And then you'll see some blue tickets. Those are the 50-50.
How long does this show last?
It'll go till 2 today. We'll start doing. Let's see. Our judges are they're kind of about halfway done right now. We're starting to do some tallying, so we'll start doing the awards about 1. Takes about 45 minutes. By the time Joseph talks.
By the time Joseph talks.
But we are excited. So we have Marley Lindsay here. Marley's a 9-year-old cancer kid with St. Jude. And so what we do is we invite a cancer kid, their family, to come hang out with us for the day. And we let her pick the top trophy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the biggest trophy we have, the cancer kid picks. And it's really fun because absolutely anybody is eligible.
Really?
You do not know what the cancer kid is going to base their choice on. It is not always the best thing that's
favorite
here.
color.
They had a stuffed animal in. I mean, Eli one time picked his favorite because its wheels were taller than he was.
Really?
Yeah, so they had really tall wheels. It was the dirtiest truck probably out here, but it had the really tallest wheels, and that was what he picked. So that's really fun. So Marley's been out in the parking lot today and looking, and she does have a favorite kind of car. I didn't want to say what it was because I didn't want to discourage anybody, but I'm pretty sure without her telling me I know who she's going to pick. So.
Well,
I was going to bring my Kentucky blue Honda over here, but it probably would have been eliminated first round. So.
Looks like John Milner going there. Big John Milner from American Graffiti.
That's Harrison Ford.
No. He was the guy that raced Harrison Ford.
Oh, that guy. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Harrison Ford had the 55, and Milner had that.
So how many cars do you have?
We think we were actually talking about that just a little bit ago. I'm thinking we've got about 250. We might be pushing 300. There was a long line that came in here right at the last. So we might be getting up close to 300, maybe not quite.
I was just kind of shocked.
It looks like they're trickling in.
Seemed like a lot of cars. What normally do you, except when you do your down a little bit? What would be the?
We usually do about 250. Now last year we did have over 300 last year. So, but it's cold and maybe some cars have already put their summer tires on and they didn't want to go sliding around trying to get here. I don't know. But it's a good turnout. It was hard to know. You just never know what But we are an early show. He's trying to get,
little Mustang's trying to figure out how.
Yeah, he's trying to get turned around.
Now, y'all. I mean, there's like
he must have got
2-3 car shows
got cut.
that
get out of here.
Yeah, I would have cut him too. There's 2-3 car shows that y'all get the benefit of too.
Yeah, so this one we host. So this is an Eli's Block Party car show. But then in the fall, for several years now, we've been the beneficiary of the Limestone County Mustang Club car show.
Okay.
That's at the Sportsplex.
Cool. Gotcha.
Yeah, so the club hosts it, and they choose a beneficiary each year, and we're members of the club, and Eli, of course, he was a member of the club too. And so so far they've chosen us the last several years,
okay.
But they do vote on it each year.
I couldn't remember if y'all had anything to do with the one on the square either.
No, not particularly. Now, just because my husband and I are Mustang owners too, we do just as individuals, but not,
Okay. Seemed like we start with you guys and start our car show circuit, every year.
Yeah, and it's going to be, they've skipped the last couple of years, but it's going to be back this year. I can't remember the date, but
we're supposed to.
We're just hoping it's warm.
I know. I keep getting grief. You used to be getting grief for having shorts. I keep getting a lot of grief because I don't have a jacket on, but I'm riding around in a golf cart.
When you work for a hockey team and they play on ice, you got to have this tough persona. Right?
They don't call me Freak Daddy for nothing.
I'm from Kentucky, so I've never been graded on my smarts.
Well, Kristie, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Once again, sorry for your loss, but you're doing a great work here.
Well, we appreciate y'all always coming out and talking to people and helping us get some exposure.
It's truly an honor for us.
Well, we do appreciate it, and we'll just keep on keeping on and see what we can get to by the end of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kristie Williams with Eli's Block Party, actually Eli's mom. And it's time to take a break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
You can help Limestone County student athletes by donating to the Bama Zach Memorial Scholarship. Send it in care of Garth Garris, 13833 Pinnacle Drive, Athens, Alabama, 35613, or make it in person at First State Bank of the South at 1319 Highway 72 East in Athens. We'll be back with Tailgate Talk after this. Real estate, real easy. That's the motto at Innovative Realty Solutions, and providing the highest quality real estate services is their mission. With sound real estate advice, the latest information, and a skilled analysis of the real estate market, Innovative Realty Solutions offers a better home buying and selling experience with a fair, ethical, and, yes, innovative process. Innovative Realty Solutions. Visit them on Facebook, online at innovativerealtysolutions.com, at 100 North Clinton Street in Athens, or call 230-5950. Innovative Realty Solutions. Real estate, real easy.
This is Bella LaFontaine with Crown Service Termite and Pest Control. We take care of all the basics. We take care of cockroaches, ants, wasps. As far as rodents go, most places they'll trap or poison, and that's the end of it. What we do is we're actually going to find the entry points, and we're going to take care of that for you. We do a lot of work with a lot of realtors here in town to bring houses to the closing table. So one of the big things about us is that we're not a sales company. We are a service provider. So we're not looking to meet a sales quota. We're looking to get a house ready to go to closing easy and get our customers taken care of. This is Bella LaFontaine, Crown Service Termite and Pest Control. We are located at 3413 6th Avenue in Huntsville, Alabama. Phone number is 256-701-7095.
Daly & Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daly & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook, too. Daly & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon. Need custom screen printing or other promotional products? Got You Covered Screen Printing and More in Athens is, well, got you covered. Screen printing, promotional items, stickers, graphic design, vinyl for signs and garments, and other customized products. They also offer local pickup and delivery services, rush orders, volume discounts, and can customize any project to meet your needs. Got You Covered guarantees to get the job done and will work hard to make sure you're completely satisfied. Call today, 444-4500, or stop by and see them at 389 West Sandifer Road in Athens. Got You Covered Screen Printing and More. Keep up with local school, travel, youth, and amateur sports throughout the week with the Play Action Sports Update. Listen weekday mornings at 7:30 and weekday afternoons at 1:30 and 3:30 as we bring you the latest scores, news, and announcements from Limestone County and surrounding communities. That's the Play Action Sports Update 3 times a day, Monday through Friday on 1080 WKAC.
Hey, this is West Limestone Boys basketball coach Justin Taylor, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. John McClung here, Old Time Cat, alongside producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. Freak Daddy Clay Coleman is with us, but he's out walking around stretching his legs. Something about wearing shorts on a cold day. He needed to warm up. I don't know why, but we're live here at Eli's Block Party. Up walks one of our fans, Greg Miller. Always good to see you, brother. We're here at Eli's Block Party on Lindsay, just off, well, we're on Lindsay Lane, just off of Highway 72. You keeping Beanie straight, man? Ain't no hope for him, is it? Beanie, if you're listening, you know we love you, brother. So, what do we want to talk about, Tim?
Well, I started to say I neglected to mention where we'd be coming up in the future. I mean, I mentioned our show live with the Huntsville Havoc here in a couple of weeks, but I mean, we'll be live at Cornhole for a Cure again at Lucy's Bar.
Oh, hot dog! I like that.
Out there, live at Athens Car and Bikes on the Square, and working on being live at Toyota Field too.
Ooh!
And, we'll be getting Josh on here in a couple of weeks. He'll kind of overlap with Clay
coming down with that Clay.
Yeah, so we'll have them both on, for a couple of weeks, depending on, I guess, how long the Havoc lasts.
How long they keep going.
Yeah.
Play till it's over, man. Win it all. That'd be cool. Win the regular season and then win the tournament championship.
That's funny. I've
never knew that they hadn't won the.
I never realized that. It just never occurred to me. But really. If you have the choice,
yeah,
let's just win the big one at the end.
Win the big one. Like my Auburn Tigers, they went out the first game of the SEC tournament.
Well,
won the regular season, got beat in the first game, and then show up against Jacksonville State and play like they played in the middle of the year. So we'll take it, whatever it was. We'll take it in those Jabari Smith dunks. That was awesome.
Let me mention again the Bama Zach Memorial Scholarship here.
Yes.
I think they will be having another one of their golf tournaments this summer. But if you don't know what it is, it's a scholarship that's set up to honor Zach's legacy. We mentioned him.
Harold Anthony Green, also known as Bama Zach.
Yep. The scholarship will go to 2 Limestone County student athletes, a female and a male. And if you'd like to make a donation, you can do it. It's the Bama Zach Memorial Scholarship. You can make it in person at First State Bank of the South. They're located at 1319 Highway 72 East in Athens. Or you can mail it to Bama Zach Memorial Scholarship in care of Garth Garris, 13833 Pinnacle Drive, Athens 35613, and please make your checks payable to Bama Zach Memorial Scholarship. I don't know if they've got any kind of, surely they've got some kind of online donation
I don't think
method,
they do,
but
unless
can't
it's
remember. Seemed like I asked that, and Garth may have told me no. I don't remember.
Well, I'm hoping they have the golf tournament again, and I'm hoping it's not cart path only, because I like to died twice last year. That is a long course.
Well, I know they're planning on the golf tournament again. I think it was either Garth or Allison, one of them. After it was over with last time, they went, no, I don't think so. But then they may have had, so many requests.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah, those when it's cart path only, all of those golf carts, you can't sneak. You sneak off a cart path, it shuts you down. You don't go anywhere except reverse. You can reverse yourself to get back on the cart path, and that is it.
Huh?
Yeah, buddy.
Man, they've gotten
but
technological there.
Yeah, they have. You score on it. You keep your score on the app. You don't even take the pencil and write it down on the sheet.
Yeah, well, see, that's what happened the last time I went. But then it takes me so long to get around 9 holes. Forget a whole game.
Yeah.
But,
well, did you make it back?
Looks
all
like
right.
you did.
Looked like you did.
Just in time to go to a break.
Just in time to go to a break.
My mission of trying to find hot chocolate and coffee failed.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so.
Oh, no.
And the line was too long for the barbecue, so I was stuck. Sorry.
Uh-oh. Tim, yes, sir?
Now, I'm going to tell you, the smoking box down there, too. I graduated with Nancy, and
okay.
They make some good barbecue.
Yeah, the line was too long, but I guess I didn't make it back in time for the break anyway, so I could have.
Well, that's okay.
We will go to a break now.
We'll be coming back at the top of the hour here with Kris Walker, member of Roush organization. We're looking forward to this interview. All your hot rod heads out here, come on back after the top of the hour. This is Tom McClung. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk. We'll be right back.
Congratulations to West Limestone's Allison Perry, our Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. Allison picks up a gift card from the Athens Applebee's and a Tailgate Talk t-shirt from Gotcha Covered Screen Printing and more. Go to tailgatetalk.net and enter your nominations for future polls. We'll be back with more Applebee's Tailgate Talk after this.
Hey guys, this is Joanna for CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications. Many of you are searching for Bible study materials for your Bible classes. Our best-selling Bible curriculum, Discovering God's Way, is a reliable tool for teaching students of all ages through the Bible in its entirety. We're sure you'll love this curriculum, and if you'd like to see other options of Bible classes, we'll be happy to help you select from our topical studies. So stop struggling with the search and come by and let us help you select reliable and meaningful study materials for your class today. CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications, taking his hand, helping each other home.
Limestone Drug, located on the square in downtown Athens, is your local Health Mart pharmacy. As your local Health Mart pharmacy, Limestone Drug is locally owned and has a personal commitment to the community. Limestone Drug honors prescription drug plans, including Medicare. They accept flex spending cards and fill prescriptions in minutes, not hours. Limestone Drug knows there's nothing more important than your family's well-being. So shop Limestone Drug at 200 West Market Street in Athens, your local Health Mart pharmacy. Limestone Drug, caring for you and about you.
Are your broadband needs growing like wildflowers? Ardmore Telephone Company's fiber fast internet can help. Spruce up your speed with ATC today. Give us a call at 800-830-9946 to upgrade this spring. New internet customers get the first month free. Broadband speeds are based on best availability in your area. Fiber internet is not available in all areas.
Quality Vinyl is on your side. Quality Vinyl in Athens has been in business since 1987, offering great prices and service the whole time. What has changed is the technology of their products. From vinyl siding and shutters, sunrooms and screen rooms, to doors, windows, columns, and rails. Quality Vinyl, located on the corner of Highway 72 and Reed Road in Athens, just 6 miles west of I-65. Call 232-2665 or visit them online at qualityvinyl.net. Quality Vinyl is on your side. Check out the WKAC Sports page. Go to WKAC1080.com and click on the WKAC Sports icon. You can listen to the current sports stream as well as game archives, past coaches shows, and Applebee's Tailgate Talk on demand. If you're on your smartphone, you can stay automatically updated as new items are posted. The WKAC Sports page, another reason why your best source for Limestone County sports is WKAC1080.com and 1080 WKAC.
Hey, this is Jim Bunch, former offensive tackle for the Crimson Tide, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Tom McClung, old Tomcat, alongside producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert, Clay Coleman, also known as Freak Daddy. And we have our special guest here, that Tailgate Talk special guest segment brought to you by Yellowhammer Roofing. His name is Kris Walker, and he works with Roush, and I'm going to let him tell you what he does. I mean, Roush, naturally you think, well, used to, I would think, Roush, you think Mark Martin, NASCAR, Craftsman truck, Bush Series. That's how old I am. It's not even Craftsman truck or Bush Series anymore. Yeah. Carl Edwards, the backflips.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
So typically, I'm an engineer on the race team. I do fuel strategy, pit calls. I've worked a lot with Jack Roush Jr. and used to be Billy Johnson, who's gone on and he does coaching for NASCAR teams now and Ford Performance as well.
Cool.
So just help them out. Our cars are basically a lot closer to stock, so a lot of stuff that you would basically see on the street, they're very close. But we are typically the Michelin Pilot Sports Car Challenge is what it's in.
Okay.
And so we are truly stock cars, not like the cars that are doing there now.
Road racing, right?
Road racing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, factory base motors, transmissions.
Is it Mustangs?
Mustangs.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering which body style you guys race.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that'd be Ford Mustang.
There you go.
Yeah.
We'd be running a Camaro on a Ford team.
Jack would not do that. I'll tell you that. Mm-hmm.
Okay, everybody wants to know about your horsepower. I mean, do you guys build your own engines?
Yeah, Roush Yates supplies all of our motors as well as the Cup cars too. So,
right. Okay.
Can't really say how much, but we have to run restrictor plates actually.
Really?
Yeah.
On a road course?
Mm-hmm. They have this thing called balance of performance, and they'll change our weights and they'll change our. If we start running off and doing too much, they'll give us a restrictor
to rein
plate.
your back in.
I would say it's around 400 horse, something like that.
Okay.
But the cars are able to make 550 easy.
Easy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I
wonder what. And this totally complete. I'm going to be the hockey basketball guy that comes in with the NASCAR question, so this could be a good one. But, I know this here lately, it just seems like that some of the marketing and some of the motivation for NASCAR has kind of lost its allure a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I know that they kind of, after they had the different points chase, that they changed things around and were trying to make things exciting for the fans. It seems like some of those may have somewhat backfired a little bit. I don't know. Maybe some fans didn't like it and kind of went bad. What kind of things are in the race world are they doing to kind of try to bolster up, and get NASCAR and racing back to where it, the heyday that it was, or
Yeah, I think they made a lot of mistakes in terms of trying to expand too much out west. A lot of tracks away from the typical NASCAR Southern fan base, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people may not know, but this year is the first year of the brand new car. This is the Gen 7 car.
Yep.
And Daytona 500 was sold out. You've got Michael Jordan coming in, Pitbull, Money Mayweather has a team now. A lot of new, different owners are coming in. The new cars are a lot cheaper to build. They're pretty much. There's not a lot of innovation in them. Let's say you buy the cage, you buy the engine, you buy the transmission, the transaxle, the brakes. The body is composite now. There's not a lot of innovation that they can do anymore. But that being said, the racing's been pretty decent this year so far. They even had a race at the Coliseum in L.A.
Yeah, that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's they're learning a lot. They've made a lot of mistakes with the new car. The new cars are a lot cheaper to build, so it's a lot easier to get into it now. And we'll see if their experiment works.
Yeah, I was freaking out. I drove up to Kentucky at one point. We had to go up to Cincinnati, and they had the Kentucky track
right off the track,
and
right
it was, I guess, not operational. I guess it now looked over, and there was just a bunch of during the chip shortages or whatever they were having, there were just cars that were just parked there. And
I think it was Ford F-150s and Broncos or something.
Yeah, I was like, what in the world? Is this like a big car lot now? Like, what's happened?
That's where they put them to store them. Yeah. So they rework them.
Yeah, totally crazy. But yeah, I've always been my dad worked at Ford Motor Company in Louisville, Kentucky, on the Fern Valley Road there for 32 years. And we were always big Bill Elliott fans because he would come over and pick out some vehicles there, and they had the little Louisville track there, and my dad got to ride with him, and my dad was like finally the first person that's more country than me that he hung out with. But they did some ride-alongs with him, and my dad was like just absolutely just Bill Elliott through and through.
One would be.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But it seems like, they said, like I said, I'm not as big of a NASCAR fan, but it's like it was building up the names. It's kind of like the same way that college basketball is. It seems like there's the one and dones and these new names that are coming in. You're like, oh gosh, where's the old names?
That?
Where's the Gordons and the Edwards and all those guys? It seems like
Earnhardt.
Yeah,
I think they've tamped down. I think they're kind of letting them be a little bit more, but there's not a lot of personalities now. Right. They don't really. All these guys are kind of manufactured. They go in, they teach them, and here's your PR coach. There's no Tony Stewart's out there just throwing haymakers.
Just to mix it up, yeah. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like I think we've talked about on y'all show a couple times, like with SEC football and SEC basketball, there was those coaches and personalities that came out. It seems like SEC football starting to get that a little bit more, where they'll have Kiffin and those guys having little spats and little things that happen.
It makes it exciting, right?
Absolutely. Well, it's anything that can make it somewhat of a, I don't want to say WWE or a little soap opera-ish. It just gives you, because the news cycle is so fast.
Yeah.
And
news cycle is fast.
Yeah.
I mean, you pick up this cell phone and you can know anything in 2 seconds.
Well, and the basic just they won is not really as flashy. If they popped off and said something, ooh, I can't believe he said that to so it's going to be something to watch the next race.
It's on now,
yeah,
boys.
Right, absolutely.
There's some really good names coming up though, like Chase Briscoe that won last weekend. I mean, he's a dirt track guy, and and you still have a lot of the rich sons that are in there, but there's still every now and then you get a good talent, and they really shine through.
Remember Austin Dillon that's where Rick Childress sent him up through with the Super Late Model Dirt Series. The boy could drive too.
I actually got to one of the cars that I actually worked with Multimatic was Austin Cindric was our driver, and he's the Daytona 500 winner.
Come out of nowhere. I'm like, who's the Cindric kid?
He's one of those that came from money too. I mean, his dad is Tim Cindric, the president of Penske.
Oh,
but I tell you, he's a great kid.
Yeah,
awesome kid, and
he made that car by 5 cars wide coming out like wrecked half the field behind him, but he got the trophy.
But he has raced everything from sports cars like I raced. He came all the way up through the truck series, and he has really matured. I mean, he's a great kid. I can't say enough.
Well, that's good. That gives me a little better impression of him, man. Because I'm going, oh, he's going to wreck. He's pulling a Jimmy Johnson, because that's what Jimmy Johnson would do.
Yeah,
he'd go up, run somebody in the wall, come back down, and half the field's wrecking behind him. But he got his championships. So.
Yeah. He's still learning. But if you see him like in the truck series, he was awful. I mean, just aggressive and couldn't do anything. And then he won a Xfinity championship 2 years ago.
Okay,
and just really impressive. Really impressive.
That's good. So you said your cars are mostly stock. So I mean, is it a rail? I mean, is it a sub car with a subframe or a full frame?
So they pull them off of their body in whites. They come off of the same assembly line as all of it, and we put a roll cage in it. They're gutted.
Yeah.
Engine control system, brakes. Engines from Roush Yates.
Yeah.
So
change the suspension parts any?
So usually, I think. I can't remember the suspension. Coney or somebody is our shock, or Penske was our shock supplier.
Okay.
So you have to use their shocks, But you can do all kinds of things with them. But I mean, same body work that comes from the factory, wing, everything. So Camaros, BMWs, Porsches, race against all those. So it's not just Mustang.
What tracks do you guys run?
Daytona, Virginia International Raceway, Watkins Glen, Mid Ohio. Laguna Seca, Coda.
You ever go down to Sebring?
Sebring, yeah. Yep, that's where I was supposed to be this weekend, but I kind of got pulled away from it. So
really,
yeah. I was supposed to work on a Mercedes team, so it worked out. So I'm glad I didn't go.
Yeah, Mercedes guys. Yeah. So what's your connection here with Eli's block party?
So actually, I met Eli through church when I was going to church with Kristie and Vic.
Okay.
You know? And so I was racing with Jack Roush Jr., and he loved Mustangs. And so several times I had him down to Barber. We raced at Barber.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, and so got him in the car, you know, and then there's actually the exhaust and some other things on Eli's car that's out here was donated by Roush, so they did some stuff for him, before he passed. Yeah, so he got to see some real race cars and sit in them and do all that kind of stuff.
Good.
Yeah.
I remember it was Bristol. No, yeah, it was Bristol. Or maybe it was Talladega. Could have been Richmond. I don't know. But anyways, Mr. Roush's driver had just won.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, the cat in the hat.
Yeah.
It's this guy you see on TV.
Oh, yeah.
And you're walking up to him, and he's happy. He's having great race, Mr. Roush. And he shakes my hand. Thank you, man. And goes on like, I just shook hands with Jack Roush. The cat in the hat. Talk to me.
He's an amazing man. I tell you, he's meant a lot to me. He's done a lot for me. I go out to eat with him every time I go to Detroit, and he turns 80 this year.
Wow! And God is taking care of that man. He's been in a couple of plane crashes where he should have died.
He should have died the first time.
Yeah.
The second time was rough too. But he's an interesting character. I mean, he's one of those that he's just a genius level. Mm-hmm. But and so he's always thinking. He's always something going on.
10 steps ahead, huh?
Yeah, but he has a small circle of people. I've heard a lot of people say, "Oh, he didn't talk to me." But I was like, "Look, I mean, he's like this, and he's not one of those flashy Rick Hendrick types that just is car salesman. He's not that type. He's an engineer, and that's just how he is. So, but he's awesome. I mean, I texted him after they won at the Daytona the preliminary races. And he texts me back, and just an awesome dude, man. Just awesome.
That's good.
Good family.
That's good. So what's your next race, other than today?
We are supposed to go to Virginia International Raceway, VIR.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a road course, and it's one of my favorite tracks.
Do you guys get fans out there?
Oh, there's a lot.
Really?
There's a lot. So, yeah.
Okay.
So a lot of times we don't do it as much now, but we were the preliminary race on the weekend before the Indy races.
Okay.
And so, but there's a lot of Daytona IMSA fans, a lot of road course fans. Oh yeah, I
got to be a spotter for Randy LaJoy in 2005 at the Mexico. The first year they had the race in Mexico City, and I sit up there in a crowd of screaming Mexicans.
Oh yeah,
because I think it's Adrian Hernandez or one of the Mexican drivers led the first few laps.
Was Carl Edwards in that one?
Yes, he was. I got my picture taken. We were the guys that everybody wanted to see because we were the tire men. Mm-hmm. Without tires, trucks don't roll.
No.
And once they got to Mexico City, they were like, we got to have tires to get out of here. I mean, Rusty was like, hey, guys, how you doing? Got him to sign my Latin America Goodyear Racing shirt.
Okay,
it's in a
case?
shadow box.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a great trip. I like to die. It felt like it. You're a mile high in the most polluted city in the world, and you can't breathe.
You don't realize how much the emissions have helped us, from a smog standpoint.
Exactly.
Yeah, I went to Bogota, Colombia a couple years ago, and it was just like, I couldn't believe it.
And Mexico City's down in a volcano crater.
Mm-hmm. So everything just sits there.
It sits there. It don't move.
Mm-hmm.
But when I got back to DFW, I had a quick connection, and I went from one side. The terminals were like a horseshoe moon shape, and by the time I got to the other side, I had been living for a week on no oxygen. By the time I got to the other side, I wasn't even winded. I'm like, let's go run a marathon. That was a long time ago. Sorry, I'm taking over your spot here, just sharing experiences.
No, that's okay.
But 18 hours in that 18-wheeler it requires patience.
Oh yeah,
that's how we win. I didn't get to fly down with Stu Grant and Greg Stucker. I got to ride in an 18-wheeler.
Oh geez. Well, I don't know if you saw, but if you've ever seen the 24 Hours of Le Mans.
Yes.
So that's the same kind of car.
Okay.
Similar to ours. So, but Hendrick is actually going to put a Gen 7 car into the 24 Hours of Le Mans next year or the year after.
That's one I don't see because you race different classifications.
Oh yeah,
all on the same track at the same time.
So we have cars. We have like what we call TC, which is like your Honda Civics and your Mazda Miatas, we're on the same track. But we're going on the same race, but we're all racing each other too.
Okay.
But usually we're about 2 or 3 seconds faster, so we start first, and so we get all mixed in and stuff. But
that does sound fun.
Oh, it's fun. It's fun. It makes it interesting when you come up on a slower car.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I've been there. I've been the slower car people come up on driving on the dirt track before. Yeah. Get out of the way, Tom Kent. Get around me. It's your job, not my job to slow down. That's right.
That was just the go-kart race in Gulf Shores.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Here's the secret. I want to tell you, if you ever go to the big tracks like that, I had a place in Destin I used to go. You sit and you watch before you ever jump in line.
For the fast car?
Find the fastest cart. And then usually when they pull in, if they let you go, I'm not going to take the one they point me to. I'm going to go back and find the fastest. You ever get hooked up with the right cart? You can lap the field, man.
People don't understand it.
No, it's competitive.
I can see Tom, that guy, he's like literally runs the kid in the wall. And it's like, get over it, kid. It's going to be a long life.
Only mine. Only my own. I know that didn't want to get my butt whooped by some big daddy.
Rubbin's racing.
That's right. Rubbin's racing. Right. He didn't wreck you. He rubbed you. Son, Rubbin's racing. Okay, Tim, it's time. I can sit here and talk racing all morning long. So. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've had enjoyed our time here with Kris Walker of Roush Racing. Roush. It's cold out here, Roush Racing. And this was brought to you on the Tailgate Talk special guest segment, brought to you by Yellowhammer Roofing. And it's time to take a break. We will be right back.
Missed part of this week's show? Archives are available on our website. You can also hear us on your favorite podcast platform, including iTunes, Google, Amazon, and more. Just check out the podcast page at tailgatetalk.net for a list of available apps and links. We'll be back with more of Applebee's Tailgate Talk after this.
Your roof is the first line of defense for your home. Do you have water stains on your ceiling, paint peeling off your walls, shingles missing? It's probably time for you to get your free roof inspection. Locally owned and operated, licensed, and insured, Yellowhammer Roofing is the Yellowhammer State Hometown Team. Yellowhammer Roofing. Let our family protect what's most important to you, your family. 256-232-1933 or online at yellowhammerroofing.com.
If you're running out of space and a yard sale just isn't an option, Midpoint Storage and Buddy Box Storage gives you the choice. Midpoint Storage on Highway 72 East has traditional or climate-controlled units along with spaces for your boat or RV. Buddy Box offers convenient, secured, portable storage units delivered right to your home. They're both locally owned, too. Call 256-800-4249. Look for them on Facebook or online at midpoint.storage.com or buddyboxstorage.com. It's a win-win situation. Midpoint Storage and Buddy Box Storage. 256-800-4249. Real estate, real easy. That's the motto at Innovative Realty Solutions, and providing the highest quality real estate services is their mission. With sound real estate advice, the latest information, and a skilled analysis of the real estate market, Innovative Realty Solutions offers a better home buying and selling experience with a fair, ethical, and, yes, innovative process. Innovative Realty Solutions. Visit them on Facebook, online at innovativerealtysolutions.com, at 100 North Clinton Street in Athens, or call 230-5950. Innovative Realty Solutions. Real estate, real easy. Come see all your friends at Applebee's in Athens, Highway 72 West, just off I-65. 12 minutes guaranteed or it's free Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. 7 items to choose from. Can't make it for lunch? Visit them for happy hour, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. or late night. Half-price appetizers with beverage purchase, 6 appetizers to choose from. One of your favorite teams is sure to be playing on the big screen, too. See you tomorrow at Applebee's Neighborhood Grill, Highway 72 Athens, just off I-65. Be listening for Limestone County area high school baseball action this season from Play Action Sports. Your coverage of ABS, Athens, Clements, East Limestone, Elkmont, James Clemens, Lindsay Lane, and West Limestone online at pasnetwork.net on your Amazon Echo device or on your Play Action Sports app. Afterwards, you can download each game from the archives or stream it on demand. While you're there, check out our schedule of upcoming games. Limestone County area high school baseball from Play Action Sports.
Hey, this is Michael Parker, head football coach at Clemens High School, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. We're live here at Eli's Block Party at Lindsay Lane Baptist Church on Lindsay Lane, just off of 72 here in Athens, Alabama. I was about to say sunny Athens, Alabama, but it's not sunny. It's cloudy and windy and cold. But we are out here braving the elements for Eli and raising money, helping to raise money for cancer research. And we have one of our guests he's not a stranger to Tailgate Talk. He's been here for a while. He's the owner of the North Alabama War Dogs, Timothy Jones. Hey, Timothy, welcome back, man.
Hey, I appreciate having me back.
Shoot, yeah. Tim said something about seeing you with basketballs and it's playoff time.
Oh, yeah. We heading down to Mobile to play the first round of the playoffs at 7 o'clock tonight.
Excellent. What kind of chances you got, you think? Pretty good?
Yeah, it's pretty good. We lost a few key guys this year. Not to injuries, but actually to opportunities. So That's exactly what we were aiming for, a lot of these guys to get paid opportunities and stuff like that. So we lost DeAndre McIntyre. He went to Louisiana, and then we lost Josh Langford and Dallas Jones to another league too. So it's, I'm saying, they know it's all about creating opportunities for these guys, but we still got a good chance.
That's good. That's good. If they can play, they will find you.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And just like I say, the guys that play behind those guys, they're playing pretty good ball right now. They got to step up now, and there's a lot of points that they're saying that they took with them. So other guys got to step up, and now they got shots. They got extra shots now. So
yeah. Well, you guys had a good run last year in the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah. We went to the Final 8 last year. This year, just say that we got a little harder run. We lost a couple key games down the stretch, so we on the road. Let somebody get upset. The next 2 or 3 weekends to be able to get back to the Final 8. Last year, everybody had to come to us, so it's a little different this year. But we still finished 15-4, and we're still ranked 12th in the nation. So,
man, that's great. And for our listening audience, out of how many teams?
Yes, this is out of 180 teams.
180 teams across the nation. More than 12. That sounds like the owner had a good plan, a good idea, a good structure, and come in and just said, "It's time to win, boys."
Oh yeah, and saying we had some good crop of players. Like this year, first year player Tanner Finley came in, and he had a great season this year. I think he had a couple 40-point seasons.
Wow.
Our point guard Chase Steadham, they're saying that he's been with us all 3 years, and both of those guys got nominated. We'll find out next week if they get voted in for the All-Star game. But for our team, they was our nominees for the All-Star team this year. So Chase had a great year too. So, but there's a few other guys that really stepped up. Justin Pride, he came in and fit in perfect. He just been a assist monster. He just come in. He don't score the ball a lot, but man, he know how to get the ball to share the ball between the players. So.
It takes guys that know how to get the ball to the players.
Oh yeah, and then just say we play pretty good defense too. So and that's what we've been teaching the guys. A lot of times the guys just want to score the ball, but a lot of times you can get your points just playing defense. So yes. A lot of guys are in, and hey, we're excited about our chances.
Well, how many rounds are there to the playoffs?
Right now we're playing, how the ABA set up. They set up by state and then by region. So like right now we're playing in there's 2 rounds for the state. So and then the winner of Alabama will play either Georgia winner or the Florida winner, and then whoever ranked the highest get a bye between the 3 teams. So we probably be the lower team if you know what I'm saying, if we win out, because the other teams are ranked higher than us. So we probably either would be traveling to Florida, or we'd be trying to. Well, we'd most likely be playing Georgia. The Georgia team is the higher rank right now. So.
So after it's all said and done, y'all go to the finals. How many games would y'all have played?
Oh yeah. The final is the top 8 teams from the West Coast, East Coast, South, and Midwest. And you know what I'm saying, you know, pretty much you got to win. What is it? 4 games, 3 games.
Okay.
You got 3 games to get to the championship.
Okay. So if it's anything like March Madness, who knows what?
Who knows what could ask Kentucky about that?
Hey, March Madness, hey, I already begun. Hey, I love it, man. Hey, you know, Richmond and them guys, man. Hey,
yes.
I say, hey, every time Richmond get in that little 12 seed or something, man. Hey, they make some noise.
That's the truth. They do. We talked to one of our guys, Freak Daddy here. For a little bit. He's a big Kentucky fan, and I told him I was just disappointed. Number one, you blew up my East bracket, and number two, I wanted to see Kentucky and Murray State play. That would have been a good game.
Yeah, I think Kentucky and Iowa probably the 2 biggest upsets. You know, I think Iowa was hot, and then they got upset, and then Kentucky. So yeah, both of those was like big upsets.
Yeah, LSU had their coaching issue. I had them picked to beat Iowa State, but Iowa State was too strong for them. So.
Yeah. I've been saying that. I said, you know, depending on what LSU's team shows up, you know, as long as Auburn win, you know, hey, you know, as long as they guard play good, you know, Auburn can go a long way too. So.
Yeah, that's key for Auburn is their guard play. Did you see the dunk Jabari put in yesterday? At the end of the dunk Jabari Smith done yesterday at the end of the game.
Yeah, he's a monster.
He's going to be a number 1. I wish we could have him for another year, but I don't think so.
No. Hey, Kessler played good yesterday too.
Kessler did.
Hey, he almost had a triple-double with blocks.
One more block. He could have had that'd been the 3rd triple-double of the year, I believe.
Yeah, man.
That's
cool. Man. So, but yeah, I enjoyed watching them yesterday.
Yeah, they're back on today. But have you guys played Mobile yet this year, or will this be the first time you've played down there?
No, this is our third time. This is round 3. We beat them at home. We beat them, I think it was 103 to 97 at home, and then we blew the lead. We went to their place, and they beat us 110 to 107. So this is round 3. So.
What have y'all been playing your games at James Clemens this year? How's your crowds been and all that?
It's been okay. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's still growing, you know, but we got a lot more, seeing a lot more kids. Parents are bringing their kids out a lot more. A few more groups was coming out. So we got some big plans for next year. So we're seeing a lot of good things toward the end of the season that we're going to really build on for next season.
Are you still going to be at James Clemens?
Yeah. We will still be at James Clemens.
Okay.
Now, do you have any chance of having a home game during the playoffs, or will they all be away?
We have a slim chance. If the Georgia team lose today, and if we can win out, we might be able to have a home game. That's the only way that we'll be able to play a game at home. The Georgia team, they have to get upset in their region.
Gotcha. That's cool.
All right, so let's, in case folks don't know anything about the North Alabama War Dogs, y'all been around how long? Give us a little brief synopsis of the organization there.
Yeah, this is our going into our 3rd season. That's say that, you know, we're part of the American Basketball Association, and just say the first 2 seasons. First season, I'm saying that, you know, we were 12-7. COVID, you know, killed the playoff run. Last season, we went to the Final 8 in St. Louis, Missouri. In our 2nd season, we finished 15-2 last year. And And John say this year we're 15-4, and ranked 12th in the nation. And just saying, hopefully we have a good run this year.
And tell a little bit about the rules for those who don't know, because the rules in the ABA is a little different. That you could actually get a 4-point shot on a defensive steal. Is that accurate?
Yes. Just saying, we have a few rules that are a little different. We play with the red, white, blue ball, same as the Dr. J played back in the day in the ABA. But rules-wise, we have what we call a 3D rule, where if you turn the ball over in the back court, all points change from a 3-pointer become a 4-pointer, 2-pointer become a 3, and then get foul throw. And then also if you hit a half-court shot, it's a 5-pointer.
Wow.
So then also if that's saying we play with the FIBA rules, like if the ball touched the rim, you could knock the ball off the rim and not considered as a goaltend. And then you only got 7 seconds to get it across half court, so it speeds the games up a lot. So
that's cool.
And no fouling out.
No fouling out.
No fouling out. But when you get your 6th foul, the 7th foul, the other team get a free throw and possession of the ball. So that's just the price of if you keep that guy in the game with more than 6 fouls.
So it's not just not just a free throw, but you automatically get possession. No rebound.
No. You get possession.
Excellent. That's great. Well, Timothy, drive safe, man. Can't wait to talk to you again and keep an eye on how the North Alabama War Dogs are doing.
Hey, I appreciate y'all. Hey, showing us some love too.
Always, brother. Always. Thank you, buddy. Have a great day.
You too, man.
All right. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that was Timothy Jones, North Alabama War Dogs owner, headed down to Mobile to play some basketball. Let's wish him luck. Get him in the playoffs. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Look for Tailgate Talk on Facebook. Just search for Tailgate Talk and make the connection. Call or text us with your comments during the show at 256-812-1848. We'll be back with more Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC. Quality Vinyl is on your side. Quality Vinyl in Athens has been in business since 1987, offering great prices and service the whole time. What has changed is the technology of their products. From vinyl siding and shutters, sunrooms and screen rooms, to doors, windows, columns, and rails. Quality Vinyl, located on the corner of Highway 72 and Reed Road in Athens, just 6 miles west of I-65. Call 232-2665 or visit them online at qualityvinyl.net. Quality Vinyl is on your side. When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. P4 Physical Therapy is a new outpatient provider offering community-based care with a unique partnership model that allows them to consistently deliver world-class outpatient care, emphasizing personalized hands-on treatment. Whether it's orthopedic, physical, geriatric, or manual therapy, sports or neuro rehab, telehealth, or most any type of muscle or joint pain, P4 Physical Therapy promises to treat you with integrity, compassion, faithfulness, and selflessness. Locations in Athens, Huntsville, and Winfield, Alabama, as well as Fayetteville and Knoxville, Tennessee. Look for them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com.
First National Bank is a name everyone in the community will recognize. We see it in our schools, in our parks, and in our homes. First National Bank is proud to help make our community great. I'm First National Bank Student Advisory Board member Carla Serrato from Tanner High School, and I love to help represent First National Bank in my community. First National Bank, making communities great. Member FDIC.
The Play Action Sports Report is back in podcast form. Look for it every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform. The Play Action Sports Report. Scores, interviews, highlights, and more from school, youth, and amateur sports in Athens and Limestone County. The Play Action Sports Report every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform or online at pasnetwork.net.
Hey, this is Jared McIntyre, former wide receiver for the Auburn Tigers, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
I'm all about the action. I'm all about the action. I'm all about the action. I'm all about that action. I said I'm all about that action.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Live here from Eli's Block Party on Lindsay Lane at Lindsay Lane Baptist Church, just off Highway 72 in Athens, Alabama. Tom McClung, old Tomcat, here alongside producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. And we have him, our Swami of the SEC, on the First National Bank hotline, making communities great, Mr. A.P. Steadham.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. So glad to be on Applebee's Tailgate Talk, WKEC 1080 in Athens, Alabama.
Absolutely. Where are you today, my friend?
I am traveling from Atlantic City to Philadelphia on the train. I was at the Maxwell Football Club National Awards Gala where they honored Bryce Young.
Yes.
The Maxwell Award this year. And then Jordan Davis from Georgia, the big defensive lineman, received the Chuck Bednarik Award. And then Brock Bowers received the Sean Alexander Freshman of the Year Award. Dave Aranda of Baylor received the Coach of the Year Award. So it was a lot of fun.
I bet. I guess you're not driving. You'd be flying, right?
Yeah, well, no, I'm just on a train back to Philadelphia. I'll fly out tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Okay, that explains the background noise, the train to Philadelphia.
Yeah. If I close my eyes, I can fall asleep. It's rocking me to bed.
I love riding the train. Take that sucker from Birmingham to New Orleans, man. I've done it more than once.
Oh, great. Yeah, it's fun. A lot of fun. Yeah.
Yes, it is. And you're right. I mean, when you get out of a Pontchartrain and you can't see anything but water, you can't see the ground. It's like and you're still rocking, so it's kind of like you're in a boat.
Right, absolutely. It sure is.
And I tell you what, I get Alexa to play those train sounds to put me to sleep at night. Too.
Really?
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's
I
cool.
don't get the rocking, but I was surprised at how quick it worked.
Well, it works. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
But, no, we were down here at Harris Resort in Atlantic City, and it must have had about 800 to 1,000 people. You know, Ron Jaworski is part of that group as well. So, but we had a great visit yesterday with Bryce Young. You can watch my interview on my Facebook. It's about 21 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw it on Facebook. Yeah, I saw it on Facebook. I didn't get to see the the length of the visit or anything, but.
Yeah, so you can watch that as well as my interview with Brock Bowers, the tight end from Georgia, who told some funny stories about Kirby Smart tonight. And we got Bryce to tell a funny story about Coach Steadham as well.
Cool. Tim? It's Tim scrolling over here. I think he's going to Facebook to try to find it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No,
check it out.
I was sending your picture to you.
Oh, you sent him a picture to me. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, Mandalorian showed up, and we got kind of starstruck here. I almost forgot to put AP's intro.
So, AP, give us some of your thoughts on March Madness, man.
Well, yeah, I was disappointed that Alabama didn't win that game against Notre Dame. I thought it was a team that they could beat, even though Notre Dame came in second in the ACC, and they were an 11th seed.
Yes. Well, they hurt my bracket. They hurt my bracket. I had them going to the Sweet 16, so.
Excuse me, I'm sure you did, yeah, because I thought they could win a couple games in that bracket. And I thought playing in California, Shackelford would be inspired to have a big game. But, Quinlan got hurt early.
Quinlan got hurt early, yes.
Games. He was practicing much better, Bill said. So that was a deficit for Alabama. But you have to insert the other player and see what they can do. That gives them an opportunity.
Yeah.
But, so I thought they would win. I thought it'd be a close game, but Notre Dame had that one player at 29 on them, right? And they had, I think 2 or 3 other people at double digits.
Yes. There he is.
And then Auburn came up big. You know, we thought they, the spread was 15. They won by 19, right?
Right.
So, we're expecting them Final Four. That's what I'm expecting from Auburn.
I've got, you know me, I'm a homer. I've got them to win it all. So we'll see how it works.
Well, I'm glad you get him in the Final Four, and we'll see what happens. You get Jabari Smith in crunch time and ride him.
Yes.
He can do it.
Yes, he can. On my bracket AP, there we go. I actually had an all SEC Final Four. Did we lose him?
Oh my goodness!
No.
Yes, sir.
No, somebody's trying to call me.
Okay, got you. I picked Arkansas to beat Gonzaga. I think they're going to beat Gonzaga. I think Gonzaga's not been tested all year.
They're shaky.
Yeah, and I got Tennessee going and beating Arizona, and Auburn beating Kansas. So if it weren't for Kentucky, Kentucky blew that one out. Yep.
That's embarrassing because they wouldn't recruit any of those players from St. Peter's to be on their practice team.
No, they wouldn't, would they?
And you're John Calipari. He's been there over 10 years now.
Yes.
And he's making $10 to $11 million. And you have one championship. Is that correct? That's
yes, just one. Yes.
So I'm thinking to myself, where is this greatness that resulted in him being one of the highest paid coaches, not the highest paid coach in college basketball?
Right.
I don't see it.
Yeah,
You and I could coach those guys for what he's done.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, really. I'm not joking either.
No, absolutely. You're exactly right. Well, one of our guests earlier today had, he made the point that he's a huge Kentucky fan. He said, Calipari is a good recruiter, but he's not a great coach. He said even you get down to crunch time, 10 seconds left, he won't call a timeout and draw up a play.
No, because he thinks I don't know. I don't know what John's thinking. Maybe he thinks he's being criticized for calling the play and it didn't work. He doesn't want to hear that. I don't know.
That's possible. Hard to get in somebody's head like that.
No, but how can he not see on his staff that he needs somebody who's X and O's, savant?
Yeah.
And I'm going out and getting the best person.
That's the way it is when you're on a train. A lot of background noise.
Yeah, a lot of background noise. Yeah,
yes.
I can't put my head out the window.
No, you sure can't.
I can't step out back.
Yeah, don't need wind noise on top of that.
Go ahead.
No, I'm going to say that I'm really excited for the remaining teams in the SEC, and that would be really nice if they could get you going because those fans are so rabid in the SEC, they would show up in droves. I'm not saying Gonzaga would show up a lot of people, but I'm thinking, Arkansas, Tennessee, Auburn. I mean, they would be in New Orleans, on Thursday.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Tim, you got anything else?
Well, I was going to ask what he thought about Nate Oates.
Oh, yeah.
Comments.
I heard some of them, but he seemed to struggle all year with his team, buying the effort, defensively especially, to win at this level. And then he's saying, so-and-so was a freshman, and this player, this is second year, Keon Ellis comes from junior college. And I'm thinking, I don't want to hear all that. I don't want to hear about it. I mean, Jabari Smith's a freshman. Did you say, I don't want Jabari Smith on my team? He's one of the reasons that we're losing?
Right.
I mean, you have J.D. Davidson. He's a McDonald's player, right?
Right. He's a McDonald's All-American, yes.
He's a freshman, and because of his inexperience, that's one of the reasons we didn't perform as well. In Kentucky was bringing in players and they win games all the time. And you have, like I said, Jabari Smith, players around the country, McDonald's All-American. They would love to have McDonald's All-American players.
Yeah. That's one thing I love about Coach Pearl is he will get the most out of his players, and they will play hard for him.
No, there's no question. He's going to get the best out of his players, and they're going to play hard. Now, they might not be able to shoot it in the Pacific Ocean that day. They're going to play defense. And normally they rebound.
Right.
But I don't want to hear about, well, we didn't have the seniors in our program. Well, what do you think is going to happen now?
Exactly.
Moving forward. I think that roster's going to change.
Yeah.
Significantly. I think Didiaco, he's young. He needs to get stronger, of course. But NATO's, this could go south in a heartbeat here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we think he needs to talk to another coach down there.
Yeah, there's another guy just down the hall.
Get some pointers.
It'd help him out a little bit.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. He'd have a few suggestions.
He might
could be in that lunchtime game and learn a few things. Maybe he'll appoint an assistant commissioner or something.
Yes. Absolutely.
But, I was disappointed. I was just disappointed because I think everybody had high hopes for Alabama with this influx of talent, and it wasn't going to be in any of this press conference where we're speaking about the effort, the turnovers, the bad shots. They shot 25%, I think, for the game from the three-point line. Notre Dame was at 10 and 16, something like that. You're the team who's supposed to be the three-point team.
Right.
And you shoot 25%. I mean, that's way below what's required to maximize that equation to take the shots from the three-point line. So I think he needs a plan B as well. I speak about this all the time. It's a broken record. People remember records anyway. But you've got to come up with an alternate game plan when you're not making three-pointers.
Yeah. Because sometimes them threes don't fall. That the old saying, you live by the three, you die by the three. But you still got to have a good front court players.
No, you're still taking the full check, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly. That's the truth. That is the truth.
Yeah, you can't be saying, well, we weren't making shots.
Right.
Okay, yeah, fine. What's plan B? 1A or something.
Yeah.
You can't be compromised every game by, well, we didn't make the shots.
Right.
We lost.
Well,
he's got some development, the coach, I think. He's a mathematician. He understands all the numbers, but I think there's a few things missing in his repertoire as a coach. I really do.
Well, we've got some other sports going on. Baseball, softball.
Baseball's that's outdoors where you can pick the dandelions.
Exactly.
Yeah, those sports out. Yeah, I watch them occasionally, but it's the basketball, the money makers. Now the women's, Alabama's women, they beat Troy, right? Correct.
Yeah.
In a close ball game down at Troy. So their second game is at Tulane on Monday night.
That's right. Can't believe I forgot that. And we mentioned that other coach. I mean, any news from Alabama Auburn football?
Yeah, hey, I think we're going to have a big event in May. We're getting some coaches down there. Coach Aranda from Baylor, he's going to come down to our event in Mobile, the large football creek of May 26th.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're working on some other coaches to come down. Some that you will appreciate. So this week, I'll keep you posted on that.
Okay. Yeah, we need to have that on again.
I think I'm going to be the moderator for some of maybe some Q&A.
Oh, sweet.
Well, yeah.
All right.
Looking forward to that.
Cool. Well, AP, once again, thanks for your time, sir. I know your time's valuable. And enjoy the train ride. Maybe get you a nap. Let that thing rock you to sleep.
Oh, yeah, we're busy doing other things on our phone, sending messages, communicating. So, hey, Auburn, Miami. Got to watch out for Miami. That coach, Jim Larinaga, is very good.
Yeah, they got to keep playing defense.
Yeah, keep playing defense.
Yes.
Get to the boards and defense. That travels well with Bill Snyder.
It does.
Yeah.
Thank you, my friend.
Look forward to the next time. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Safe travels, buddy.
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye. And ladies and gentlemen, that's our Swami of the SEC, Mr. A.P. Steadham, on the First National Bank hotline, making communities great. It's time to take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
A.P. Steadham, Heisman Trophy voter, Maxwell Award voter, and Biletnikoff Award voter can be heard every week on From the Press Box with AP on WHEP AM and FM in Foley, Alabama. He can also be found on Facebook and Twitter. We'll be back with more Applebee's Tailgate Talk after this.
This is Bella LaFontaine with Crown Service Termite and Pest Control. We take care of all the basics. We take care of cockroaches, ants, wasps. As far as rodents go, most places they'll trap or poison, and that's the end of it. What we do is we're actually going to find the entry points, and we're going to take care of that for you. We do a lot of work with a lot of realtors here in town to bring houses to the closing table. So one of the big things about us is that we're not a sales company. We are a service provider. So we're not looking to meet a sales quota. We're looking to get a house ready to go to closing and get our customers taken care of. This is Bella LaFontaine, Crown Service Termite and Pest Control. We are located at 3413 6th Avenue in Huntsville, Alabama. Phone number is 256-701-7095.
Daly & Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daly & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook, too. Daly & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Are your broadband needs growing like wildflowers? Ardmore Telephone Company's Fiber Fast Internet can help. Spruce up your speed with ATC today. Give us a call at 800-830-9946 to upgrade this spring. New Internet customers get the first month free. Broadband speeds are based on best availability in your area. Fiber internet is not available in all areas.
WKAC wants to recognize our local athletes, and you can help. Go to WKAC1080.com throughout the school year and click on the Tailgate Talk icon to vote for the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. The winner will receive a gift card from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and a t-shirt from Gotcha Covered Screen Printing and more. Submit your own nominations for future polls, too. While you're there, check out the Tailgate Talk archives and see what you might have missed. That's the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. Cast your vote today from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and 1080 WKAC.
Hi, this is David Cox, girls basketball coach at Athens Bible School, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Tom McClung, old Tomcat here alongside producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. We're live at Eli's Block Party here in Athens, Alabama, at Lindsay Lane Baptist Church, just off Highway 72 on Lindsay Lane. It's been a good show, Tim. We've been having some good guests, good talks, and talked a little bit about the benefit that the proceeds go through here for this car show. They're still going till 2 o'clock, so y'all come on down and check out some of these hot rods. There's some good-looking cars out here. Put your coat on and come on out and brave the cool weather.
Yep. Kids, come out, get your picture taken with Spider-Man, the Mandalorian.
Spider-Man, the Mandalorian. I got my picture took with Mando.
Yeah, I'm going to have to track him down, too.
He's a big old boy.
We found out we actually knew who he was.
Exactly.
His secret identity.
Yeah, his secret. He didn't take his helmet off.
I started to say I wasn't going to ask him to take his helmet off again.
No, we can't do that. That's not the way.
That's right.
Now, I tell you, it wouldn't hurt my feelings at all if Gina Carano come out here. That wouldn't be too bad, but, that's not likely to happen.
Yeah, I think she's kind of history with it.
She's out. She's out. Yeah, she's doing her own thing somewhere else. On somebody else's channel. I think, what's that cat's name? I can't remember his name, but they're producing their own movies now. We had a couple of ladies come up here just a little while ago, and I don't know if you're from around Jasper, Walker County area, but the 49th Annual Arley Day Festival is another open car show and parade. They don't raise money for a cause like this. Their money goes back into the community. Arley down on Smith Lake, small community, and it's Saturday, May 21st, 2022. If you have a car and you like to travel, like to go to these shows, Arley may be the one you want to go to. You can find their website and enter online at arleywomensclub.org. That's ARLEY womensclub.org. Tell them old Tomcats from Tailgate Talk sent you. She'll know who you're talking about.
Yeah, and speaking of car shows, like we said earlier, this is kind of the start of our car show tour. We'll be.
We're on the circuit now, man. It's springtime.
That's right. We'll be live at the Athens Car and Bikes on the Square. Can't remember the date on that, but that's coming up. We'll also be live with the Huntsville Havoc here in a couple of weeks. Live at Cornhole for a Cure at Lucy's Barge.
That's going to be fun. Hope it ain't cold.
Yeah.
God, I hope it ain't. Yeah. You're talking about a special kind of cold down there on the water.
I started to say it was kind of chilly last time we were there.
It was, but they didn't have the – they had the shades drawn up.
Yeah.
So.
It was still kind of
– It's still kind of chilly, yeah.
And then we're working on being live at Toyota Field, too, with the Trash Pandas.
That'll be cool.
Congratulations to our athlete of the week this week, Allison Perry of West Limestone. She's going to pick her up a Applebee's gift card and a Tailgate Talk T-shirt. So if you go out to tailgatetalk.net, you can vote on the current week's polls, or you can nominate yourself.
Yeah,
as long as you're still.
As long as you're a high school athlete.
Yeah.
Some fat 55-year-old like myself can't nominate myself.
Or you can nominate, one of your kids, one of your cousins, one of your relatives,
Absolutely.
And it's not one of those deals where it's, you might think of a player of the night, or whatever, the big performer of the past week. This is more just trying to recognize the athletes we have around here in the county, and just kind of shining a spotlight on them.
And we've got a lot of sports that's going on now. We have soccer, we have softball, we have baseball, all outdoor sports that want to encourage everybody to attend. This is what this show is based on. First and foremost is our local athletes here in Limestone County, Athens area. Go support them. Sometimes you never know. You might find a sport that you never thought you'd like that you really enjoy.
Yeah, and I was talking. We did James Clemens' baseball game the other night, and Coach Bradley Kimbrough, the softball coach, was the color guy.
Really? Okay, I saw the photograph.
Yeah, he was real fun. But you talk about going to a sport that you didn't think you'd like. He was actually a football coach, and fell into coaching softball, and he's really all about it now, and kind of like the Elkmont soccer coach we had on here a couple of weeks ago too. He was Jacob Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
He talking about his dad, kind of giving him a hard time about coaching soccer, but soccer. Maybe all is kick it out of bounds to yell at your kids, but you'll still enjoy watching it. My kids played soccer, and I still don't know the rules. And I was one of those kick it out of bounds parents for a while.
I missed it last year. I got to go to my wife's son's soccer games. Those were he was a keeper. I just knew, don't let it get past you. Catch it, block it. Don't let him get you.
Yeah. Get after it. Don't back up. Get that ball.
That's
don't
right.
Let him have it. And next week our guest will be Randy Grimes, former Tampa Bay center and author of the book Off Center, a memoir of addiction, recovery, and redemption in professional football.
Yeah, it's an amazing story. Yes, absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, we have done it. We've come to the conclusion of another show. We're still live here at Eli's Block Party, and the block party will be going till 2 p.m. Come on out, brave the cold, check out some of these hot rods. You truly will be impressed. Hey, on behalf of producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert, this is Tom McClung, old Tomcat. We ain't got to go home, but we're going to have to get ourselves out of here in a couple hours. We will see you later.
Hey guys, this is Joanna Clem for CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications. I'd like to personally invite you to visit CEI Bookstore. While you're here, you'll find a wide selection of Bibles, gift items, trustworthy study materials, and more for you and your church. Our friendly staff will be happy to help you with your selections while you shop in the store. We even offer personalized Bible imprinting and gift wrapping. Not in the Athens area? Enjoy shopping with us online at truthbooks.com. CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications, taking his hand, helping each other home.
This is First National Bank Student Advisory Board member Kamaya Wardlaw from East Limestone High School, and I love First National Bank. They make it easy for me to balance school, work, and my social life. With convenient services like online banking, bill pay, and the mobile app, I can take care of my finances without having to worry. I can check my balance and pay my car payment all on my phone, and I was even able to apply for my checking account online. First National Bank, making communities great, member FDIC.
You've been listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk live on location. You can hear the archive of this and other shows online at tailgatetalk.net. Join us next Saturday at 10 a.m. on 1080 WKAC. Applebee's Tailgate Talk is a production of Play Action Sports on 1080 WKAC.